Hi, it's Nørgaard. So today I'm using MAC Viva Glam Nicki 2 to do this tutorial. So I did kind of a lilac purple look. I love it. I feel like a little Barbie in this makeup. So this tutorial was a lot of fun to film. And yeah, if you like this look, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and watch in high definition. And without further ado, here comes the tutorial. So I'm going to start with this Dr. Hauschka Lip Balm because my lips are quite dry today. So I'm just applying a bit. I really love this lip balm. It has a lot of good ingredients in it. So for my primer, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This one is the smoothing primer. Just work that into your face as always. And I make sure I focus it around my lips where I get some smile lines, and of course around the nose where I have some big pores. And underneath my eyes, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Under Eye Hydrating Primer. I'm probably going to use under eye primers all winter long because my under eye gets super dry in this kind of weather. For a foundation, I'm going to mix two. This is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable and this is Revlon ColorStay for combination oily skin. So this one is too light, this one is too dark. I mix them together. They make a great foundation combination. So let's go ahead and get this on the face. This is like my favorite foundation together with the Rimmel Stay Matte. Like this particular combination is so great. And I'm going to use a brush today because I didn't wet my beauty blender. See how great coverage that is? I'm just dabbing a bit more on to build it up, make it 100% cake. I always use a magnifying mirror. I have one here on my desk. But I always like to also look from a distance at my makeup to see how it looks from a distance. Because there are certain things you can't really see in a magnifying mirror and there are certain things you can't really see in a regular mirror. So I like to use both and switch around to make sure it all looks good. So anyways, I'm going to use the MAC Pro LongWear Concealer in NC15. Love this stuff. So I just pop it underneath my eyes and blend it out with a little sponge. I'm using Ben Nye's Cameo powder again today to set the under eye area. So as always, look up, make sure you set that concealer. And I just do a little bit extra powder right where I have little lines underneath my eyes to make sure it does not settle into, my concealer does not settle into those lines. So for the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Fit Me powder by Maybelline. And I have this in the color 125 Nude Beige. And I just use my big Kabuki brush. I love a big dense Kabuki brush for applying powder because it applies a nice even amount because it's so dense, and because it's so big it does it really quickly. I don't ever really tend to do like a light dusting with a regular powder brush like this because I find it really doesn't set my foundation properly. I really have to stamp the powder in to set the foundation. If I just do like a light dusting, I get shiny in no time. And I also removed the under eye powder, the excess. So to bronze up my skin today, I'm going to use the Nørgaard color Smooth Skin Bronzer in Sunny. It looks like this. It's a nice light, warm matte bronzer. And I like to describe my products so that if you don't have the exact same thing at home, you can use something similar. So if you find something that's matte, light, warm, awesome. And I'm using an e.l.f. Stipple Brush. And actually, you guys are probably not going to believe it. Whoops, I have foundation on my arm. But yeah, as I was saying, you guys are probably not going to believe it, but I'm not going to contour today. Just going to bronze. Wild. You guys, I'm also so excited about the holidays. I am going to see my parents this weekend and we are going to make Christmas decorations. And we are going to go get a Christmas tree. And I mean, I see my parents every day. But I'm actually going to stay over there for, you know, the whole weekend. And to bronze up the neck to make it look nice and sharp. And then I'm going to contour my nose a little bit. I'm not really trying to make my nose look smaller. Sometimes I do, but most of the times I don't. I'm just trying to define it because with all the foundation and powder it can really get lost in your face. So I'm just blending this out a little bit, all this bronzer. So for my blush I'm going to use the Technic Cheek Sculpt Contouring Blusher and Brush. I have this in the color Glow and I'm going to use the darker of the two. This one is labeled Sculpt. Then I'm going to apply that to my cheeks. It goes on lighter than I was expecting. These are really great affordable matte blushes, no shimmer in them whatsoever. And I also got foundation on my blush brush, so don't mind that. And for highlight I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in the color Reserve Your Cabana. And this is like a really subtle highlighter, it's not too intense at all. And I'm just using my finger to apply it to my nose. And you know what? I actually feel like using it on my cheekbones as well. Just popping a little bit of that on and just blend it in. And now to set my face, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set, the original. So before I continue with my eyes, I am going to do some lip plumper on my lips. This is the e.l.f. lip plumper. And I don't actually know if this works. I don't think so. But I'm obsessed with the scent. It's like a cinnamon scent. So I'm going to let that sit and work for a little bit. In the meantime, I can do my eyebrows. I am going to use the Essence Eyebrow Gel in the color Brown. It looks like so. I don't think you can get any other colors than brown at the moment. So then I just fill in my eyebrows. And I just kind of stick to my natural brow shape. My natural brows are not super full, but they're not super sparse either. But they are kind of skinny. I do wish they were a little bit thicker. You guys, I can barely do my eyebrows because I have to lift my arms up and my arms are so sore. I went to the gym yesterday for the first time in months and months and months. And I did some weights and holy fuck. I went there with my dad and my dad encouraged me to lift some heavy ass weights. At least for me they're heavy. So now I'm just sore as fuck. But yeah, I'm going there again this Friday. I used to go swimming with my mom, but my mom has gotten issues with her back recently, so she can't really go swimming anymore. So now I'm going to the gym with my dad. So to set my eyebrows, I'm going to use the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. And I have this in the color number 3, Soft Brownie Brows. So I'm going to pop this in the front and then work it backwards. I'm just going to remove my excess lip plumper. For my eyeshadow primer, I'm going to use Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base. I'm using a lot of Essence today, huh? Just blend it out with your little finger. So for this eye look, I'm going to start out with MAC Vanilla Pigment. So I'm applying this around the tear duct. And now I'm going to grab the Essence All About Roses eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to take this color up here as my lip color. So I'm just using a little sponge tip applicator to pop this on the eyelid. And I'm planning on doing a really simple eye look with just a few shadows. So now I'm using this color down here. It's basically a matte version of this color. So I'm going to start working that into the crease. And I'm building it up here in the outer corner as well, making kind of a cat eye shape. And then bringing it into the crease. So I'm using my face highlighter, the Reserve Your Cabana by Wet n Wild, as my brow bone highlight. And then I just blend a little bit more, because blending is key. And I'm just going to work with a little more Vanilla Pigment by MAC. I'm just kind of bringing it onto the eyelid, just the tiniest bit. And now I'm applying the matte color that we used in the crease and the outer corner. I'm applying that underneath my eyes. So now I'm using the Technic Kajal Kohl big eyeliner pencil. And I'm going to use this to line my eye. So I'm just doing a thick kind of messy line. And then I'm blending it out with a Q-tip. And then I'm going to use this darkest color. It's like a really dark purple. And I'm just popping that right on top of the, you know, smoked out liner. So I'm just repeating the same steps over here. So I'm applying my Technic Cold Kajal eyeliner and blending it out with a Q-tip. Then I'm applying the really dark purple on top. And then I also use my little blending brush to blend it out, especially out here in the outer corner. So now I'm going to take the ColourPop Crybaby Cream Gel eyeliner. So it looks like so bright, huh? And this is going on my waterline. So I just used this little Essence angled brush to apply it to my waterlines. And now I'm going to focus on my lashes with some Dior Show waterproof mascara. And I'm just going to load that up on my lashes. And I didn't curl my lashes today because my eyes are a bit watery. And I don't want to fuck up all the eye makeup I just did. So I'm going to not mess so much with my eyes. Because curling my lashes can make my eyes tear up a bit. And also I'm wearing falsies, so it doesn't matter that much. And I'm also hitting up my bottom lashes. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys in on a little tip. So my waterline is most prominent on the outer corner, kind of towards the center, and in the inner corner it's not as visible. So to make my waterline seem more even, I go in with my eyeliner in my waterline and I just apply it like you would. But then with my mascara in the outer corner, I make sure I get my mascara right up to my lashes. But then in the center and towards the inner corner, I make sure I leave a little bit of like the lash right at the root where I don't apply any mascara. And in that way my waterline looks more even. So I hope that makes sense. And I hope it helps you out if you have that same problem. So anyways, I'm applying my Cocoa Goddess lashes again today. So let's apply this. You guys, it's like 2:30 and I can already tell it's going to get dark soon. I really hate that. I really love some D vitamin, I love some sun, and I love to be able to film without having a dark as fuck background. And here the other day I saw this IKEA commercial and they were like, we are facing the darkest months of the year. We wish we had more of them. And I was just like, what the fuck? That's the type of commercial that will make me stop by anything from IKEA. Okay, so now I'm going over my last line, the last band with some of the darkest purple eyeshadow, just to kind of hide the last band a little bit better. So now I'm going to use the MAC Viva Glam Nicki 2 lipstick. And I don't have any lip liner like this, so I'm just going to go straight from the lipstick tube. And I'm just going to blot my lips. And apply a second coat. Do you guys see this? I got foundation on my shirt. So anyways, here you guys have the finished look. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. So take care and bye bye!